In the previous video, we discussed the terms like transfer company and transferee company, right? So I have put the chart over here, and here you can clearly understand by looking the chart, that is here A Limited is getting absorbed by B Limited. Okay, here who is the transfer company? A Limited. A Limited is the transfer company. Transfer company means selling company, right? And A Limited here going to liquidate or dissolved. In other words, closed. A Limited is going to close, or A Limited is getting amalgamated into B Limited. So, in the case of selling company, we need to close the books of accounts. We need to close the balance sheet. That is, every item in the balance sheet, that is assets, liabilities, etc., should be closed. Let's see the accounting entries in the books of transfer company. Here we need to close the books of transfer company, that is selling company. We have to close every items in the balance sheet, that is assets, liabilities, etc. Here you should be aware about the modern rule of accounting. See this chart. Any increase in asset, we have to debit the asset. Likewise, for any decrease in asset, we have to credit. Just pass the exact opposite entries for cancelling. Then see the liabilities always have credit balance. Any increase in liability, we have to credit the liability. For decrease or we have to cancel the liability, we have to debit it. Likewise, capital, any increase in capital, we have to credit, and any decrease in capital, we have to debit. See income, any increase in income, we have to credit, and any decrease in income, we have to debit. Likewise, expenses, any increase in expenses, we have to debit, any decrease in expenses, we have to credit. Okay, then how are you going to close the assets and liabilities of the transfer company? We have to cancel the asset. Just the opposite entries we have to post. So, see the first entry. First of all, we need to close the assets by opening a realization account. So, first entry would be like this. That is, first entry is for transferring assets to realization account. This realization account debtor to asset at book value. Why asset is credited? That is, normally assets have debit balance, right? So, to cancel, we have to credit asset. Okay, clear? One more point. While transferring all the asset, you have to ignore the fictitious assets, right? See the second entry is for transferring liabilities to realization account. So we have to transfer all the liabilities. Then what would be the entry? Liabilities account debtor to realization. Why liability debited? That is, liability always have credit balance. The item which have credit balance, you need to debit. For cancelling liability, you need to debit. So liabilities account debtor to realization. See the third entry, transfer of equity share capital and reserves and surplus. That is, we have already transferred assets and liabilities. While transferring assets, we have to avoid fictitious asset. While transferring liabilities, we have to transfer only the external liabilities. The reserves and equity share capital, that is left in the balance sheet, that belongs to owners. Who are the owners? Equity shareholders. So we need to transfer it to the equity shareholders account. So we need to close the equity share capital and reserves and surplus. That is, we need to cancel. For cancelling equity share capital and reserve, these accounts should be debited. Why debited? That is, equity share capital and reserve have always credit balance. So in order to cancel it, we need to debit the account. So the entry would be equity share capital account debtor, reserve account debtor to equity shareholders. See the fourth entry, that is transfer of fictitious asset. That is, fictitious asset is the losses that owners have to bear the losses. Who are the owners? That is the equity shareholders. So the entry would be equity shareholders account debtor to fictitious asset. So why fictitious asset credited? That is, fictitious asset, that is the asset always have debit balance, and in order to close, just pass the opposite entry. So we need to credit the fictitious asset. See the fifth entry, that is transfer of preference share capital to preference shareholders. In the balance sheet, we have transferred assets and we have transferred equity share capital and reserves and surplus. Then preference share capital is there, right? So we need to transfer the preference share capital to preference shareholders. So the entry would be preference share capital account debtor. Why debited? That is, preference share capital always have liability. It is a liability, so it have credit balance. So in order to cancel it, we have to debit. That's why preference share capital debited here. Preference share capital account debtor to preference shareholders account. Then next entry is for purchase consideration due from transferee company. Yes, PC due, that is purchase consideration due. So we are writing the entries in the books of transferor company. Purchase consideration, you know the fact that is it is paid by the transferee company to the transferor company. So this purchase consideration is an asset for transferor company, right? And transferee company is the debtor. So here transferee company account debtor to realization account. Realization is a nominal account, and here the purchase consideration is an asset for the transfer company. So the entry would be transferee company account debtor to realization account. Next entry, that is on receipt of PC, that is the receiving of purchase consideration. Yes, the receipt of PC can be in the form of equity shareholders, in the form of preference shareholders, in the form of debentures or cash. That is whatever you get, debit that. So the entry will be shareholders account debtor, preference shareholders account debtor, debenture account debtor, cash account debtor to transferee company. Okay, what's next? That is for sale of assets not taken over by transferee company. Yes, that is sometimes the transferee company does not take over some assets or liability. So you have to sell those assets. That is the transferor company itself have to sell those assets. That is assets not taken over by transferee company is sold by the transferor company. So the entry would be bank account debtor to realization account. Then if some liabilities is not taken over by the transferee company, it is paid by the transferor company. Then the entry will be realization account debtor to bank. To bank, why? Cash goes. Okay, simple. Next entry we have to pass is liquidation expenses, that is for realization expenses, that is payment of realization expenses by transfer company. So there is two cases. First one, if liquidation expenses are met by transferor company, so realization account debtor to cash or bank. Or if liquidation expenses are met by the transferee company, no entry is required. Next we have to pass the journal entry for payment made to shareholders. First take preference shareholders. So the entry would be preference shareholders account debtor to preference shares in transferee company to cash or bank account to debentures. Right, so they are getting whatever given to the preference shareholders. Next we have to pass the entry for payment made to equity shareholders. So the entry would be equity shareholders account debtor to equity shares to cash or debentures. That is, we can make payment to equity shareholders in the form of equity shares, in the form of debentures or cash. Clear? After payment to equity shareholders, all the accounts in the books of transfer company will be closed, right? So after everything, we have to close the realization account. If debit side is more than the credit side, there is loss. That is, for loss on realization, equity shareholders account debtor to realization account. The loss should bear by the owners. For the owners, equity shareholders. So equity shareholders account must be debited. And in case of profit, that is, if credit side is more than the debit side, we have to credit the equity shareholders because there is profit. So the entry would be realization account debtor to equity shareholders. In the coming video, we would be discussing entries in the books of transferee company. There are two methods, that is purchase method, merger method, that is amalgamation in the nature of purchase and amalgamation in the nature of merger. And see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.